We're Lance and Christy. Join us as we build our dream. Welcome to Knight's Helm Farms. We are on day 3 of tree removal. He's been a couple of days out here. The first one I recorded, and the second one I don't think I really recorded because he was just trimming up some smaller branches. And then our neighbor, he told us that whatever fell on his side, just leave it and he would take care of it. So he came and took care of the rest of that first tree. And now we're on to the second tree right there. Lance is just bringing up the tractor, so I'll probably be driving the tractor back and forth, removing branches. And beyond that tree, we have this one, which there's nothing left of it. When the power company got done with it, there's just really nothing left of it, so we're just going to take it out just because it's worthless, really, at this point. And then there's another tree that way that needs to come down. So I'll put you on super speed. There's going to be chainsaw noise and tractor noise and traffic noise. So I'll put you on super speed and you can watch it happen. So here is a look at the inside of that tree. Basically just this one little area right here that was holding it because it's so very rotten. And then there's this one. It was just rotten all the way through. And even the parts that were still attached are rotten. So crazy. Bless you. That's crazy though, that right there. Mm-hmm. But see, it's from that branch right there.
Right.
All the water went in right there.
Yep.
So we're just gonna cut this one up and then call it good?
Yeah.
I think that's all. Well, no, I want to take that one. That first one right there. That stick.
Okay.
Other than that, I think we're done and we can put the fence in.
Yeah.
After you get the stumps out, of course.
Yep.
Thunk.
Oh, now it's clean.
Yeah, that's clean. Everything above it was rotten.
Yeah.
That is just crazy. But this was all rotten too, right here. All of this. Yeah. I mean, it's a shame, but they had to come out.
Yep. Definitely.
They had to.
Yep.
Yeah, look at that, even right there. It broke, but it's rotten there on top.
Yeah.
So that whole thing would have come off.
Right.
Once we get this done and the fence up, then we can plant our magnolia trees.
Yep.
We got 3 magnolia trees to kind of make up for the fact that we're taking out some yucky trees. We're gonna put in some good ones. That side looks good. Look at those dogs. Where do we get those dogs? Where do we get those big dogs? And I don't know if you can see Aragorn, but he's back there behind that lion way up by the house. And Bindy's on the steps. Just hanging out with the puppies. Yeah, hanging out with the puppies.
So we're just looking at what we have to do next. Spent the past couple days taking down some more trees and cleaning up the fence line because we want to put our own fence in, a new fence, mainly because we do have other animals that are coming in and we're just trying to protect our cats and our property as much as possible. And it's always nice to have a new fence up. So this, who knows how old this fence is. It's definitely worn, it's dated. I spent a bunch of time yesterday just patching a bunch of it up. But we're gonna put in a new fence, basically like goat fencing, you know, that will protect our animals for pretty much everything. So yesterday I started down here and I kept getting more and more detailed as I went. But if you see basically our H-frame right here, it's quite a ways away from the old fence. Our welders, when they came out to put this in, they couldn't get any closer because of the roots, everything that were already in the ground. So there's not really an easy way to fight that, so we're just going to accept a couple feet of loss right there for our fence. I mean, it's still our property, and I'll just have to go in between there sometimes and clean it up with a trimmer or something. But you know, we're going to start down here where our nice fence is, the front of the property fence. And I'm probably going to do just a couple 3-4 cattle panels right there, because there's nothing really easy to attach that to.
Well, there's that irrigation gate too, so there's a lot of concrete under the ground right there.
Yeah, and to put another post in or something like that would be pretty tough. So I'll probably just tie some cattle panels up to this H-frame right here.
Yeah.
Then from the H-frame on, we're going to do the goat fencing.
The stretched fence.
The stretch fence, yeah. So right now I have to go get the tractor. As you can see, there's a stump right here. I took out that tree. Spent a few days taking out these 2 trees. That one was huge. You might have already seen that on our videos before. Yes. And I'm going to get the tractor and the turbo saw to try and clear the rest of that out. That one closest to us, that's pretty big. I'm not sure how easy that's going to be to get it out of there, but I'll just keep going at it with the turbo saw and eventually it'll give way. And then we've trimmed up all these other trees. We took out other trees that looked like they weren't doing so hot.
Rotten.
They were rotten. They were probably going to die anyways. So now I'm pretty much clear to put in my metal pipe posts and then T-posts and get the 2-acre fence up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be the project for today. Probably won't get it all done today, but we'll see.
Continue working on it.
Yeah, we'll keep working on it. Part of this one is holding up the whole fence there. So,
Well, when you get it out of there, put a T-post in.
yeah. Yep, probably have to do that. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Should be fun. I'll bring a T-post with me with the pipes.
Well,
And we'll do that.
yeah.
I might just go ahead and put a T-post in on one side or the other and attach it to it
Yeah.
that way. You know, maybe over here on the right-hand side. And
Where there's a stick holding the fence apart.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, still a T-post there, so if I pop a T-post in there, then I can cut that whole thing away and just get those wires off of there.
Yeah.
But we'll play it by ear.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to get the tractor, because it's got AC. Of course, I need keys first.
Ah,
Keys always help.
yes.
Yes. Don't want to hot wire my tractor.
attached to this part of this tree. And this tree was rotten. The worst of it was above where we cut. You can see it wouldn't have been long until it was just like its neighbor. And I think they're probably the same tree. But look at this rotten mess. It's just crazy. The bark on this tree is really interesting though. It's so thick.
Yeah.
Godzilla skin. Is that what we're calling them? Godzilla trees?
Yeah.
Tried pulling it out, pushing it out, cutting it. It's gotta be just like one little tiny thing in there holding it on there. There it goes. There it goes. So the camera battery died. I was behind the wheel of the tractor. Lance had a chainsaw in his hands. So cell phone footage was
Necessary.
but I honestly don't know how much I got. So you would have already seen it at this point. So you know more about it than I do at this.
Here's the end of it.
It's gone.
We got it. That was the small one. There's no chance of getting that big guy.
With the turbo saw.
It's too wide for even the turbo saw. Turbo saw can do about 2 feet wide. That's wider than that. But the important parts were, once we finally ripped that thing off, we went,
yeah, that's kind of Sparta. Kind of what you miss, yeah. A lot of hooting and hollering. Yeah, your old back. You're still not getting a walker.
Damn. Just so you know, turned that age, had my birthday, told Christy to get me a walker, but no.
I won't.
So fine, I won't start limping for another 30 years then.
Yeah, good.
Be that way.
That's good.
So what we've got done so far, now that we got that, I put a string up. I want to get further out than where that H post is. So I kind of pushed the next post, which
I see that.
Probably see it right there.
Yeah.
I pushed it further out, and I'm kind of going from a straight line from there on. I'll use the T-post to help with that, because when it goes from that H post, the H post is going like this, and then that closest post upright, the fencing will be going like this from it. So it won't be flush with this actually, but using the T-posts and everything, we can adjust for that. Just going to give us a little tiny gap in between there, and then years down the road, when these things start looking bad and all that kind of stuff, we'll probably just take off the smaller branches off the sides first, get it down to just the main trunk, and then cut the trunk off, and then, you know, we'll do whatever we have to after that. I mean, you know, the fencing isn't completely permanent anyways. You've seen the previous episodes, we had these gripples. I can pop those off,
restretch it,
refence it, redo it. You know, it's not the end of the road. It just takes a while.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, really pulling the fence and all that kind of stuff.
You need your cake tester.
Yeah, getting it set up is the toughest part. Takes the longest. But once you're actually there and you have 2 sections of fence and you have to put them back together again, that part, the ratcheting and all that, that's actually not too long. That would be half an hour. It wouldn't take that long. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get to it. I'm working on my second hole here. The biggest difficulty with the posts is running into the roots in these trees.
Yeah.
So this one right here, so far I haven't run into one. The first post, I had to bring it out further, closer to us than I wanted to, because there was a big, there's definitely a big root under there. I mean, you know, my digger bar hit that sucker and it stopped like it hit a rock, but without the sound. So.
Did you say, root, there it is?
I did not think of that. Good one. Yep, that's a good one.
That's the way it keeps me around.
That's right.
All right, well, I have been working on the garden. Why I have my gardening sleeves on. I'll take you around, show you that later. I'm gonna put you on super speed with him, and then I'll be back. Okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good.